Welcome to this session on converting planned orders into production orders using the stock requirements list in SAP. In this lesson, you learn how to navigate to the stock overview screen, select a planned order, convert it into a production order, and review how the system dynamically updates material allocations and production statuses. Planned orders are generated during material requirements planning and represent a signal that production is needed. Converting a planned order into a production order is the official step that moves the product from planning into actual manufacturing execution, ensuring that materials, labor, and machine capacity are allocated properly. Let's look at how this process works in a real-world scenario using Pepsi as an example. Imagine a Pepsi bottling facility preparing for a surge in demand due to a major sports event. Planners forecasted the requirement and created planned orders weeks in advance. Now, as the event date approaches, production must be activated. A production scheduler accesses the stock requirements list, finds the planned order for the promotional bottle run, and quickly converts it into a production order in SAP. This action reserves critical materials like bottle blanks, caps, labels, and syrup, ensuring they are ready and staged for production. At the same time, shop floor teams receive clear manufacturing instructions, and the finance department tracks costs against actual production orders rather than forecasts. Across Pepsi's global network, the ability to quickly move from planning to production keeps operations agile and market responsive, especially during seasonal peaks and major marketing campaigns. Now think about your own production environment. Are you able to efficiently convert planned orders into production orders? Could better understanding of this process help you align production schedules with material readiness more effectively? Let's get started and learn how to smoothly perform this critical production transition in SAP. Let's begin by learning how to convert a planned order into a production order using the stock requirements list in SAP. This process is critical because it transitions the material from the planning stage into active manufacturing, ensuring that materials, machines, and labor are aligned to produce the finished product. To start, navigate to the stock requirements list screen. From the SAP Easy Access screen, follow these steps. First, click on Logistics. Inside Logistics, go to Production. Within Production, select Shop Floor Control. Under Shop Floor Control, choose Control. And finally, click on Stock Requirements List. This structured path will take you to the view where you can monitor material stocks, planned orders, purchase orders, and production orders, all in one place. Alternatively, if you prefer a quicker route, type MD04 into the command field at the top and press Enter. Transaction MD04 is the standard SAP shortcut for accessing the stock requirements list. Once the stock requirements list initial screen appears, you'll need to enter two key pieces of information. In the material field, input the material number you are planning to produce. In the plant field, enter the plant number, such as 1000, representing the production facility. In this case, if the fields are already auto-populated from your previous session, simply verify and proceed. Click Enter to continue. Now you have accessed the stock requirements list for the material. On this screen, locate the planned order you wish to convert. You can recognize planned orders by their specific type indicator and order numbers listed under the MRP elements. Once you find the correct planned order, you have two ways to open the detailed view. You can click on the Details of Element button after selecting the order, or simply double-click directly on the planned order number. Either method will open the planned order details screen. When the additional data for MRP element dialog box appears, choose the option for prod order, which stands for production order. Selecting prod order tells SAP that you want to convert the planned order into a full production order, ready for manufacturing execution. Next, let's review the system's proposed production order settings. Take a moment to verify the production quantities, dates, and basic scheduling information. This is your opportunity to ensure that the system's proposal matches your production requirements. If everything looks correct, click Save to confirm and complete the conversion. SAP will generate a production order number and it will be displayed directly on the screen. This number is unique and now represents the official manufacturing instruction for producing the material. Converting a planned order to a production order formally initiates manufacturing activities based on predefined schedules, material availability, and work center capacity. Now, let's validate that the conversion was successful. Return to the stock requirements list screen for the material. Click the refresh button at the top of the screen. Observe that the previously visible planned order has now been replaced by a production order. This change confirms that the material has moved from the planning stage to active production scheduling. The stock requirements list dynamically updates to reflect the latest status of planning and execution activities, helping planners and production supervisors monitor real-time manufacturing progress. Next, let's see how the planned order conversion impacts component level planning. To do this, open the stock requirements list for one of the materials components. Simply enter the component's material number in the material field while staying in the same transaction and ensure the plant remains correctly entered. Click Enter to proceed. Now review the list carefully. You will notice that the previous dependent requirement, which was linked to the original planned order, has now been replaced by a reservation for the production order. This shift is crucial. The dependent requirement represents a forecasted need for a component based on a higher level planned order. A reservation, on the other hand, secures the material for actual consumption against a confirmed production order. This ensures that the necessary raw materials are formally allocated and will be available exactly when production begins. By monitoring these transitions carefully, production planners can ensure that both top-level materials and their components are planned, reserved, and scheduled properly, supporting smooth manufacturing execution. Once you have reviewed all necessary details, click the Exit button to return to the SAP Easy Access screen. Congratulations on completing this walkthrough on converting planned orders to production orders in SAP. You've now seen how to navigate to the stock requirements list, select and review planned orders, perform the conversion, and validate that component allocations are updated dynamically. This process is essential for ensuring that manufacturing activities are based on firm, approved orders, not just preliminary plans. By converting planned orders, companies can reserve raw materials, allocate labor and machine time, and track production progress accurately against operational targets. Let's revisit our Pepsi example. Whether launching new beverages during summer campaigns or responding to unexpected demand surges, Pepsi's production planners rely on SAP's stock requirements list and production order processes to move quickly from planning to execution. This ability to react efficiently and with full visibility is a key factor in Pepsi's global supply chain success. Now think about your own organization. Are you confident in how you convert planned orders today? Could better alignment between material readiness and production scheduling reduce delays, or prevent material shortages. By mastering this simple but powerful process, you strengthen your ability to move manufacturing activities forward with precision, speed, and control. Keep practicing. You're building the core skills needed to manage production planning and execution successfully in SAP.